going on out there? Booze World, Booze World. We got the original house wine, old-fashioned lemonade, vented and canned in Walla Walla, Washington. This is a half a bottle of wine, half a fifth in there. Yeah, 9.0. So yeah, I've been steadying my append-only functions and my, other things, and I've come up with working on my final. I don't know if they're like that. They said it's a bad idea to talk about your final before you do it. But I was mulling over freedom, America. I love America. I love freedom. When I was in prison, it was always being free on the inside. And there was a book I read about this guy, Viktor Frankl. He was in concentration camp. He was trying to get free. I felt freer in prison than I feel out here sometimes. So I had been working. I had the governor of Mississippi. I never got in touch with him. But when the COVID stuff started, I called down there and I tried to work for them and tell them I had a cure, and they literally hung up. Well, they laughed at me, and then they hung up. I tried to work for Magnolia Health, Mississippi State University. They shut down the school. They had no campuses at school. I said, can I go to school? They wouldn't. You know why? Because of money. I'm a business major. That's why I guess the path is taking me down. So we're talking about blockchain and how we can integrate it into, I think everybody wants to integrate it into health or finance, or in this case, we're talking about governments. And one thing that I want to do is our own self, because I think that it all goes back to slavery in the 1400s. Maybe, the Byzantine period, the Underground Railroad, and the freedmen. Oh, I'm giving this one a 5.5. It's okay. It's got kind of a shandy taste to it. It's just, you got to watch out for that shandy aspect of it. I produced my proof of work. Basically, I think we're already there. I mean, everyone is already miners. You have SIPRNet and you have NIPRNet. These are supposed to be clandestine communication protocols used by the military. They have one that goes like this, and they have one that goes like this. I think what we have more of is the thought you think is SIPRNet. They sip out of your mind, and NIPRNet. So your proof of work concept is they say, well, do you know how to fix the problem with the airlines crashing into buildings? Do you know why they coat phones with this chemical? Why does the P65 work? Well, basically, each person is going to say, well, I provided my proof of work, I'm free. You can't, it's just like being called to court. You get subpoenaed, you have to do jury duty. Well, I was called to jury duty, and if you don't show up to jury duty, you get in trouble. Well, I showed up to jury duty. The court was canceled. I'm a free man. I'm free. I don't have to worry about it. So one would think about, well, I tried to join the military. They wouldn't let me in, so I'm free. I'm undraftable. It sounds kind of crazy, but it's also got some caveats. Okay, I gave you my best work, so that pool has been mined. We already mined out of that pool. He's useless. So that ties into where entrepreneurs are getting ripped off right now. We've got like 0.10001% that owns everything because they have like computer systems that mine us out. And then they dump food, sugar, and stuff in the food that steals our ideas out. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to flip that system, and they're all tied into computers. No one tells that truth. So that's where we start putting that system on them. Their proof of work. Well, I had to deal with it when I got banned from Facebook. They destroyed all my work, and I said, well, I was attacked, I was spied on. I said, that's okay, you spy on me, they had to say. I said, but we don't know anything about you. We don't have your records. So why are you looking at my record and I can't look at your record? that's a one over the other system. That's still Boolean type logic. It's not what I like to see. So I guess I'm going to work on something like that. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you can. Take it easy.